Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Gospel of Two Wheels, where the coffee's hot. That bike is still in, that bike is still in pieces, waiting on a cylinder to come back from Millennium. And your comments are absolutely ridiculous. It's great to see everybody here. We got my dad, Scott Spradling, Dave Brayman, Zach Farkash, Steve Thompson, and 5280 James chiming in so far. It's great to see you guys all here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for all the members being here. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys are just watching this, you're new to the channel, you just new to the podcast and whatever, members of the channel are a massive driving force in this channel. And as we get more and more members, there'll be even more of a massive driving force in the channel. It is just a way to give to the channel financially every month, from a small amount to a bigger amount. It doesn't matter. It really helps us out. We're trying to grow this channel and grow that kind of segment so that we can kind of have a dependable amount of income from this thing so that we can do all kinds of really, really cool projects. I've got a massive project in the works. Well, it's not in the works. I've got ideas for a big project, bike build kind of thing, but I definitely can't afford it yet. So, and again, I'm not begging for money. I'm just saying that is a wonderful way. Eric Hall, another member, thank you so much. Kenneth Keller, thank you so much. James Burr, what's happening? But also a huge, massive thank you to every one of you that watches all these videos, especially all the way to the end. That also makes a massive, massive difference for the channel. So anyway, enough of that. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. There's my mom, Suzanne Spradling. Make sure you say hi to my mom here in the chat. Also, if you're in the chat, you got to back out, hit the thumbs up, and come back in. Otherwise, my mom will come and kick your butt. Old ass Enduro dude, what's happening? Let's start with news. First things first, Thursday night ride is happening. We're going to be riding the Clear Creek Trail on the Uncompahgre Plateau tonight. So that is a intermediate trail, I would call it. I wouldn't even call it hard intermediate, just intermediate. Got some harder moments going uphill the way we're going to go. But it is absolutely beautiful. It is my favorite trail on the Uncompahgre Plateau. We're going to be riding that. We're going to be parking at the Dave Wood Cattle Guard. So Cattle Guard on Dave Wood. We'll be there a little before 5:30, getting geared up and boogieing. Probably right up the road and jump onto Forest Fence, take Forest Fence over, and then near to Door, come out, and then go get on Clear Creek. So anyway, that's going to be awesome. If we have time, if things are going quick enough, we might ride Paradox also. We'll see. B. Langley, CT203. What's happening? That's a tough name to shout out, but gave it a shot anyway. Jason Roberts, what's going on? Yeah, so tonight's going to be good. Let's see, other things, other news. Oh, next week I will not be doing a Thursday night ride or a Gospel of Two Wheels because we are going to be taking my son Thomas to Tulsa Welding School and getting him all set up. So that will be happening next Thursday. So there will be no podcast. Sorry about that. Big milestone in my wife and I's lives. Crazy that my kid is old enough to have graduated high school and be moving on with life, which is crazy. Scott Phillips, what's happening? Proud of that kid. Really, really, really proud of that kid. He's a great man, and I think he's going to be an amazing welder and amazing at whatever else he does in his life. So let's see what else is going on. Other news. My neck hurts, which sucks. That's news, and God, just not fun. Hopefully that goes away by tonight and we're riding. If not, the bike will get rid of it. I know that. So yeah, that's about it. Tons of suspension work going on, guys. If you guys want your very best suspension possible, talk to us or any other TBT dealer around the country. There are lots of us now. I think there's almost 20, which is super, super cool. Yeah, so we're all over this country, and actually, I think Guatemala or something like that. I think that's where he is. Anyway, there's a couple outside the country to help you. We've been having really, really good growth recently. I think the word is getting out. I mean, the word's been out with a lot of folks, but it's really getting widespread, and I'm really excited about that. Scott Phillips, am I going to race the 50 plus class? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I haven't decided. So at the lead belt, yes, I'm 100% going to race the 50 plus class because I will be turning 50 on the day of the lead belt race. So I mean that's just fun and whatever. So I got to race 50 plus there. When I race other places, we'll see. I like to challenge myself a lot, so maybe staying in a younger age class might be good. So we'll see. I don't know. That's the other thing that's happening in my life as we go forward is I will probably not be racing uh, as much of the local series. Um, I probably won't be doing series of races that much anymore. I'm really wanting to get out and do some bigger kind of one-off things, and just do some stuff like I want to race the Virginia City Grand Prix. I want to race the Desert 100 in Idaho or Washington. I want to race the Baja 1000 again with my kids. I want to race. Yeah, there's lots of things I want to do that are probably going to preclude me from doing the local series. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, things are kind of like shifting in my life in a really, really good way. My mom says, "Wait, you can't be 50. I'm 50." I love you so much, Mama Bear. Yeah, you look 50 to me. Actually, you don't even look. You look like my mom. So, and I love you so much. But yeah, I will be. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some more one-off kind of bucket list stuff. I just want things I want to do that I am just dying to get done. So I just haven't been. I've been focused on other things, and we'll see. Team for 24 hours. Glenn Helen, old ass and dirty. So that is on the list of things I would like to do, but I've also, God, I've watched videos of that and like the dust and the ridiculousness that is there. I don't know. Yeah, that's a maybe. Let's put it that way. 50 plus F3 Fab. And Desert 100. Yeah, dude, I definitely want to do the Desert 100. It looks awesome. Let's see. Zach Farkash, yes, I have your shock. We'll get that sucker done. Nico in Bellingham, Mass is an awesome TBT for anyone in New England. Yeah, and if you don't know who your TBT person is or the closest, if you just go to tbtracing.com, it's the list of everybody, and you can get a hold of them that way. So, yeah, that's an awesome thing to do. So, anyway, let's see what else. What other news? Oh man, as you guys probably know, my Zach is back in the house and getting work done, which is rad, freeing me up a little bit. Although we are busy right now, so we're both just super busy turning wrenches right now, which is sweet. Chris B, what's happening, my man? Yeah, things are good around here. We had a little rain. I don't think it was enough really to change conditions, but hopefully maybe it'll be awesome. Oh yeah, 24-hour race at Starvation Ridge in Washington is also a good time. Justin Callahan. Yeah, so I'm looking for anything. Right now, I'm kind of looking for stuff that's not dusty. Like, I'm not dying to ride in a whole bunch of mud either, but I've ridden in a ton of dust for a long time, and it's dangerous and scary and all that, and especially as I'm getting older. So yeah, things that are less dusty would be cool. And actually, like fitness-wise, I'm feeling really good. Other than this neck thing, I'm on a pretty sweet program right now, and I'm really liking that. Like both diet and exercise is going pretty good. I kind of like got derailed by my Nepal trip, if I'm honest, because the food was so amazing, and I was in Nepal, like, so why not eat everything that I can eat? So I'm kind of battling back. I kind of let things go there for a while, but I'm battling back and I'm feeling good, getting back down to a decent weight, building muscle back. Anyway, things are good. So, yeah, so I'm ready to do some cool stuff. Our Mexico trip, by the way, is full, just so you know. If you see that on the internet or whatever, sorry guys, it's full. We yeah, we might have some things open up. So if you're interested, you can email me and get on the waiting list, and we can see. Kenneth Keller says you should come be part of the carnage here in Tennessee. I don't think I'm out on hard enduros unless, yeah, I might do a mountain one around here. Maybe we'll see, but yeah, I'm just not a hard enduro guy. Justin Callan last year was dusty and muddy. That's awesome. I'm putting a new chain on the Beta 500. How far back should I set the rear axle so I can still have some adjustability when the chain stretches? Good question, Steve. I mean, I don't know. The real answer is I don't know for sure. Like, there's not a certain amount. What I do, here's my way of doing chains, is if I know I like the gearing, right? Like, because this is you've had the bike for a while, you just put a new chain on it, and maybe sprockets. But like, if you like the gearing, you know you're at least pretty close, or at least you know you're not going to go bigger on the rear sprocket, then I like to put the wheel as far forward as humanly possible, so that gains you as much. Now, that means that when you go forward, if you butt it up against the stops to the front, you're probably not gonna. It probably won't be there. You'll probably have to back it up a little bit, but just because the way the chain's gonna line up and all that. So I usually go all the way forward, and then and then wrap the chain around it, see where it sits, and usually you have to go back a link or whatever, and then anyway. So yeah, that's what I do. Also, I just realized that was maybe a little bit quiet. Maybe it's better now. Yeah, so that's how I do it. I go as far forward as possible, gives you as much adjustment as possible. The only problem with that is if you are planning on putting a bigger chainring on the back, then that screws you. But yeah. So Jay Wild, what's happening, my man? Happy coffee. What other questions you guys have? Definitely just open for questions today. No specific thing. You know what? Can I actually give a shout out to Insta360 and the Ace Pro 2, and actually everything Insta360 makes. The X4, X5. These things are freaking incredible, man. I've got two of them. They're brilliant. I have zero complaints about these cameras. I just saw it sitting here. I am sponsored by them. I think I have a affiliate code in the link. I don't know, in my description of this thing. I don't actually make any money from that, and I don't even know if it's good anymore. But dude, these things are absolutely brilliant. So, tough, great footage, easy to use. App is easy to use, all that stuff. Justin Callahan, what is your favorite chain? Great question. My absolute favorite chain, if I'm going to spend all the money no object kind of chain, is the DID EVRT2. It's the highest end enduro chain from DID. That thing is crazy good. It's also crazy expensive. I don't know, the last I checked, oh man, I think might have been like $175 or something like that, or maybe more. Anyway, they're crazy expensive. They last forever. They're narrow, which is nice. So they make them work on Hondas. If you've ever worked on a Honda CRF, at least the older ones. I don't know about the new ones because we don't really work on the new ones around here. No one seems to have them. But if you work on the older Honda CRFs, if you go with too fat of an O-ring chain, it'll actually wear into the case on the bike. It actually won't go through. It'll self-clearance, but that thing, that X-ring from DID is narrow. It's crazy strong. Lasts forever. It's all good. Zach Farkash says, love the Pro Taper Slim O-ring chain. Yeah, those are also very good. The X-ring chain from Pro Taper is very good. The problem for me and Pro Taper is that Tucker Rocky sold or went out of business or got acquired. I don't know. It doesn't exist anymore. And so the company Turn 14 bought them and dissolved it, and then just took all their product and put it in their own thing. So they have Pro Taper now. And I think Pro Taper is still very good. Like I got zero problems with Pro Taper. It's just harder for me to get it as a dealer, so I don't carry it. That's the only thing. But yeah, Pro Taper stuff's good. Their chains are very good. So yeah, favorite chain DID EVRT or whatever that they call it now. I think it's still called that, but yeah, that's my favorite chain. What else is going on? Oh, WR. Let's give you guys the update since you're watching live here, and whoever watches later. The WR is getting a big bore. Super stoked. Athena is kind enough to be sending me their big bore and their super high zoot ECU. So really, really, really excited about that, guys. I love that bike as a 250. I love it the way it is. I know that it's super reliable like that. But I'm also excited to see what we can do with a little more power because the bike is amazing. It takes a lot of effort to ride it fast right now. Well, some areas it's easy to ride fast. Other areas it's like super steep uphills. It's hard to ride fast because you just don't have the power to kind of make up for your mistakes. So I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that. I don't know when it's going to be here, but hopefully soon. Marshall says KLR 650 sways like a dank shark on the gravel roads, almost uncontrollable. Thoughts are, Marshall, that is a KLR. Honestly, the best thing you can do is stiffen up that suspension as much as humanly possible. Either springs, emulators in the fork, change the shock. Like you can do lots of things, but you can do those are like that's kind of the key from what I've seen. Or you can just slow down because that's what KLRs are good at. Scott Phillips, what's my next bike? I don't know 100%. That's kind of I'm gonna keep that on the DL right now. I've got eyes on a few. One in particular there's one that I really, 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 really want, and I hope I can make that happen. So we're gonna see. Okay, yeah. 52A James, are you going to get the crank balance to match the bigger piston? I am not on the big bore of the four stroke yet. Not yet. We'll see. Partially because it doesn't need to come apart. The bike's only got 50 something hours on it. And also I want to just see how it feels like, so I can report back to you guys, because a lot of guys who are going to do a big bore are probably not going to split the cases and send the crank out. The other reason, if I'm completely honest, is I don't have a spare bike right now to ride while the crank's out. So that's not, I guess, not totally true. I got the XR650. I now have, and I'm so excited, I now have a 690, KTM 690. It's not technically mine yet. I don't have the title in my hand, but it's coming. I haven't paid for it. My buddy Robbie Noyles gave me that bike to make content on and to do some suspension work. And then I decided I really wanted to buy it, so I asked him if I could, and he said yes. So 690 is in the stable, and I'm really, really enjoying that bike for what it is. Gravel road, high mountain passes. Like, it's not a dirt bike. I don't want to take it on single track, and I don't want to go a million miles an hour, but it is good. It's a 2011. I really like a lot about it. There are things I don't like about it, but I'll be making a video about all that stuff. Let's see. Dave Raymond, yeah, try a fork brace as well. I was going to say that. Yeah, fork brace for sure helps a lot. Scott Phillips, what's up with the YZ125? Great question. I am waiting on, what am I waiting on? A couple parts from Yamaha that I found that I needed, that I had robbed off of it. So those are on the way. That's why it's, that's why it's on the back burner. The other reason it's on the back burner is that my younger kid managed to scatter his YZ250. So that has now taken precedence. I haven't made a video about that yet because we're just now getting it apart, but it looks like he blew the piston up into pieces. Partially my fault, partially his fault, partially just, anyway, kid's hard on equipment, but yeah. So that's what's up with the YZ125. it is still happening. It's still in pieces in my garage, but we're getting there. The motor's in the frame. I've got the first part of that build filmed. I've just been waiting on a couple like bolts really for the shock, like stupid little things I just didn't have. F3 Fab, are you worried about overheating issues with a big bore? Yes, I am worried about overheating issues with the big bore, 100%. So I will be doing some things to mitigate that. So make sure we stay tuned, subscribe, and all that if you're interested on that build, because I am 100% worried about that. But I'm not as worried about it as like Cody Webb with his hard enduro 300, 293, whatever, because I'm not going to be getting the bike nearly as hot as that, I don't think. It's going to be spending most of his time going fast, and obviously some tough sections, but not anyway. The goal is not a hard enduro bike. The goal is a go fast, hair scramble, desert kind of bike. So we'll see. I don't think I should have too many problems, but like I said, we're going to do some stuff to mitigate that. What is the next new bike you plan on getting for the 26 model year? Micromines. That's the question. And I am keeping those cards close to my chest right now because I don't know. I don't know I don't know what I'm going to be able to do yet. I don't know if I'm going to have the money. Like I said, my kid's going to welding school. We got to help him with that. There's a lot of things going on. Anyway. So the Fantic giveaway is going pretty well. So we'll hopefully be able to afford it and get a new one. But it definitely, yeah. And I know Scott Phillips top interval maintenance or a wrench a lot. I know, dude. I'm pissed about the blowing up because it's like that's why it's my fault, or partially my fault, and his fault because we weren't paying attention to the hours on it, and he is really hard on stuff. Like if a slower, more mellow rider had been riding that bike, it'd still be going with no problems. He is not either of those things, and so yeah. I'd be curious if you like the WR450 as much as I like the Mighty 250. Justin Callahan, I don't know. That is definitely an option for next bikes is a WR because the Steve Thompson, I'm the one that should go to welding school. Nah. I mean, I could be better at welding for sure, but no, I want him to go to welding school so when he comes back, if he comes back here, he can just do my welding for me. I've done a lot of things for him, so it's time to pay it back. It's time to do some welding for the old man, and he can teach me how to weld. So, let's see. So yeah, I don't know about the WR450. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I like the reviness of the little bike, and I like the fact that it feels small. So I don't know if I would like the 450 as much, but there may be a 450 in my future anyway. It wouldn't be a WR. You guys can guess at what you might think what 450, because I will say that my next bike might be a 450. And yeah, Scott Phillips, you're at the KTM 350 stage of life for sure. Yeah, and I would honestly, I would get a KTM 350 and do all the cool guy stuff to it, except that everybody and their dog has already done that, and it's kind of old news now. So I don't need. It doesn't make sense YouTube wise, right? So a lot of people wonder about my decisions on bikes and things like that. People are asking about the Fantic. By the way, Fantic entries still available. Lots of entries still available. Get out there. Go to highland-cycles.com. Get your entries to win the Fantic. It is a brilliant motorcycle that I love very much. People wondering, why are you getting rid of the Fantic already? Do you hate it? Like, no, I don't hate it. I love it. But I don't have the big giant YouTube money to have just a stack of bikes. Like I just don't. So old bikes have to go. Old bikes have to go. New bikes come in. Things like that. So, and honestly, it came down to it. I really like the WR a lot. So, and I want to race it, and not the Fantic. To be just totally honest, I hate to even say it because I feel like maybe I need to question my manhood, but I kind of like the 4-stroke. Like, I kind of like the fact I can just pour gas in it and go. And man, I'm all those things I used to make fun of people for. Like, but hey, we change, right, as we get older. But I will don't worry, I will have another 2-stroke, and I will love it very much. Just probably a small bore, man. I think I just really like small bores. Keller is not going to be a Desmo. I'm not going to get Ducati. There's no Ducati dealers anywhere even close, not even within 100 miles of me. So it's not a Desmo. That bike is cool. I'd like to ride one, but I'm not getting a Desmo. And Scott Phillips, which 350 would I get? Which 350? I mean, they're all the same. It would not get a beta. If I got a beta, it'd be a 390. Because the 350 beta sucks. It's really, really slow. It's weird. Their 390 is a brilliant motorcycle. Their 350 sucks. Justin Callahan slowly moving to force. I know. It's like, yeah, I know. I never thought I'd get this old. Or this, I can't. I better not say it. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. You guys can all guess what I was gonna say. My wife is disappointed. Let's put it that way. So yeah, 350. If I were gonna buy a 350, right now it would be, I would buy a KTM XC. So yeah, I would buy an XC because again, I just like going faster. I like the feel of a linkage. There we go. I like the feel of a linkage bike. I like all that. I mean, again, I really, really like PDS. Like, the no shade on PDS. For the rocky, nasty, hard stuff, I really do think PDS is best. And like a 300 XCW, honestly, there you go, Steve. Steve got it right. 300 XCW is a brilliant freaking machine off-road. I mean, I just think, I don't know, they're really, really good for hard enduro. I just think they're the best, but I don't want to do hard enduro. So, and especially not on a big 4-stroke and so, yeah, anyway, it would be the XC, even though it has a terrible stator and all that. IVN EPE, anyway, I'm not buying a TM. We have a new importer, and they are doing a great job customer service. I'm sure they are. I am not going to get a TM. No offense. I've had friends with them. I'm sure it's better now and all that good stuff. Like, if I wanted the absolute thoroughbred of 2-strokes and I'm guessing probably the fastest 2-stroke and definitely the best sounding 2-stroke out there, I'd get a TM because they are sexy. God, they sound good and they run like hell, but I'm just not interested. It's just not interesting at all. By the way, that is another thing about why I choose bikes is it's got to be interesting to me. I've got to be interested in the project. And TMs are not interesting. Scott Phillips of PDS is not interesting to me. I'm not quite old enough for a 4-stroke PDS. I'm old enough for a 4-stroke, but not for a PDS. Yeah, for sure. Although, like I said, 300 XCW factory edition or champions or whatever, the cool guy, whatever Manny's riding, I know it's obviously a factory built bike, but it is a PDS. If you want to ride hard enduro, I think that is the business. But yeah. Kenneth Keller, 14 riders put their moose balls in, bending over. It's like picking up a soap in the shower, man. Oh, man. And I can take all the flack about the 4-stroke. You guys can shoot at me because, like I said, I used to be that guy giving that flack. I can take it. But I can also admit that times change, things get better, bikes get better, and man, I like that bike. It is so much fun to ride. God, it's fun. And I'm excited about putting a big bore on it. See if we can kind of bridge that gap between the 350 KTM, because the 350, dude, Scott, I'm guessing, I can't remember it. I think you ride a 350, not a Surecant F3 Fab. That ain't happening. Nope. And honestly, Sherco You know, they just got a new importer, everything set up, and I think they're doing way better, but Nada sure can't. At least not yet. Yeah, no. And it's already, someone's already said what it's going to be. Hopefully, I don't know. It may not even happen. We'll see. Financially, it's got to make sense, and I don't know that it's going to. So we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, don't get too hung up on it, but hopefully I can make it happen. Hopefully we'll get a new bike in here in the next couple months and be building something super cool. So. Steve Thompson, I definitely got old. But in a good way, in my opinion. So, guys, I'm going to shut this thing down at 8 o'clock. Kenneth Keller, TM 450? No. Does TM make 4-strokes? This is a slippery slope to ADV, which is just overlanding. Zachary Epstein. Oh, love it. Oh, man. I've already been down the 80. I had a 990 KTM. And I freaking love that bike. But that 990 KTM got me tickets and broken front wheels because I rode it like a freaking nut job. David McPherson, thank you so much. Channel is great. Good stuff. I'm glad I make you laugh. That's awesome. Thank you so much, guys. And dude, so I can heartily say that I will never be in the true overlanding group because my 77-year-old father-in-law and 78-year-old mother-in-law are still camping out of a van, and they will not let that happen. They will not let their daughter go down that path. So yeah, no, I'll be living in a van down by the river for a very long time. So and I see, Zach, you've got a big giant fish in your hands in your thing, and that is what I'm using the 690 for the most right now, is getting to places to go fishing faster than in my truck. So, and it is so brilliant. I did do just an adventure ride, a pass ride, I like to call it, and it was awesome. Yeah, Zach Farkash, for sure, man. Your bike is going to be sick when we're done. Welcome, Team Alzheimer's. Oh, I love it, guys. Thank you so much. Punk Rock Club, you know you're my favorite. You know I love you more than I love anyone else out there. Guys, you're the best. I'm going to read a little bit of scripture here for you guys because this is the gospel. You guys are so awesome. Oh, this is a good one for me because I get caught up in myself too much, probably. Try to be better about this on a daily basis. But Philippians 2:3 says, don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. That is really, really, really good information. That is good advice. Something definitely want to do better at. And Zachary Epstein, I was just in Montana fishing, not on a motorcycle, but I was just up there 2 weeks ago with my old man. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us here. I really hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, I desperately hope that what we're doing here at Highland Cycles is inspiring you guys to work on, but way more importantly, get out and ride your dirt bikes!